everybody. Good evening, aliens.
Dear brother, if you don't listen to our show, you might have a bonus hole.
More what?
Books. I have a shit ton of books.
Hey, you're saying that.
I read way too much.
Saying you had a lot of books.
I read way too much, man.
That's not a problem.
I read way too much to be as dumb as I am.
I mean, people are on the internet, which is like the greatest source for information, for way too long, and they're still retarded.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. Here, I'm going to deep dive into somebody else's life for 9 hours of my day. What? Although, please continue watching. You can live vicariously through our conversation.
Oh, and I don't know if you guys seen the pictures or not, but my pinky's fine.
Yep. I think they released it. No, that's next week.
Oh, you got a spoiler. Actually, no, this will come out after that, so.
Very much so. I was half tempted to ask about getting costumes to do a Halloween special, because by the time this comes out, it'll be about Halloween. Oh, fuck. This will be the Halloween special.
That horse from carriage is empty.
Are you really just like picking apart the background video right now?
Well, bet. I might be down.
I meant for today, but, you know, obviously they're late on that one.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking about it. I was like, dude, I should get large candlesticks. We can go get, like, Plague Doctor Mass and be like, yamana, hamana, 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 hamana.
I did order a gun.
Oh, the ritual. So
I
yeah,
did.
get me this. What do we get? It's from my grandparents' house. The little Charles Dickens novel. Barnes & Noble classic, eh?
Yeah. I
about
took
that?
that from your parents' house. One of the two. I got a bunch of books from both of them.
I've never seen this at my parents' house in my life, so I'm going to go ahead and say definitely from my grandparents. Because it's weathered, like it's been around for a couple of years.
One or two.
Yeah. And my mom has a thing with books where she has to buy, like, you know?
Fair.
I mean, yeah, you don't know if somebody's sitting there going, here's COVID. And here's the jab. They're coming back out with the jab, man. New variant of COVID's closing down TSA agents, colleges,
Oh.
and government facilities near you. Control. My hands. I don't know what to do with my hands right now.
You know, I've eaten acid quite a few times, and I've just sat there just like this. Because I don't know what to do with my hands. Or they turn into tentacles.
Is that acid that turns them into tentacles?
I don't know. Dude.
Acid, LSD. Which way we going? DMT?
Bro, fuck. Hold on, let me think.
Did you lick the frog?
I have licked a couple frogs. I didn't trip off of it, but
Were they the right frogs, or are you just licking frogs to lick frogs?
I'm conducting an ongoing science experiment.
Oh, you have catalog data about what's going on.
Yeah, it's at home. American bullfrogs, don't lick them. They taste awful.
YouTube University, man. He's a full-on scientist.
Bro, YouTube isn't involved with my experiments.
Well, not till now.
It is getting documented now. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I'd love to do live eventually one time.
Oh, man. I'm weird as shit.
When? When you're being recorded, or if it's live?
Both.
So what's the difference?
At least when it's not live, you can edit some of it out.
I mean, you can make it to where there's a delay between. So what do you think happened in Maui?
Oh.
I want to know your thoughts. I don't know.
Bro, I don't want to dive down this rabbit hole, but I honestly, my distrust for the government has grown in the past I would say 5 years, and drastically in the past 3.
So what are you saying?
I'm not putting anything past the government anymore.
Like,
I can see them trying to burn everything to the fucking ground in order to impose some kind of control that they can have, that they're trying to get, but people are just bending to the whim.
so you think?
I think the government's shooting laser beams at Maui.
Why did you say that to start with?
Because it sounds fucking whacked out.
I'm sorry. Have you seen my shorts that I've been doing lately?
I have.
Dude, I've been running on that shit.
There's too many fucking weird things that just don't make sense to my brain. And this entire fucking seeing video on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it of the fucking space beams hitting the fucking places in different areas and causing fires.
Now, is it just recorded like flashes you're talking about, or are you like watching like a fucking satellite going? Zoom?
Bro, I don't know how to explain it. Alright, so I wish...
I do. Can you hand me that blue notebook behind you? The big notebook. Yep.
Hand me the blue one. There's 3 of them.
I said the big one. For the record. It's
You're
on there.
getting all of them.
Probably. I really didn't need any of them. I just need these. Go for it. You can read my research.
This is your handwriting.
It is.
My head has vastly fucking improved.
Thank you. I've been working on it. No, legitimately, I have.
It shows. So...
Took me 4 days to write that.
All right. So we got directed energy weapon.
DEWs.
DEW.
Directed energy weapon. D.E.W. DEW. Or DEWs, directed energy weapon systems. So, I did. Do you see what this is?
I do.
These are very special. These are the Flamin' Joe Rogans.
Oh, fancy.
Yep. Good for you.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It
does say give it like a little rotation to make sure everything's... Don't shake it, but rotate it a little bit just to make sure everything's mixed up correctly.
Clean energy drink.
Mm-hmm.
150 milligrams of clean caffeine.
You got it, buddy.
Hell yeah. My average is like 200 to 300. I learned is probably really not good for my ticker.
Yeah, but this is good for you. And that's okay, because you smoke weed, so...
It counterbalances.
Yeah.
It's a circle.
Spicy pineapple. It's not very spicy. It's not...
Is it an energy drink?
Yeah.
Gym weed?
Gym weed.
Yeah, I meant to grab you a can before I left.
Are you talking like Jimmy from down the corner, or are you talking about GYM?
GYM.
Gym weed.
Yeah. They have... It's made from green tea caffeine, I believe.
Oh, green tea's my shit. It's usually what I drink. I'm not a big coffee guy. I don't know.
I'm not either. I don't blame you.
I have a Black Rifle coffee, double espresso, that's been in my fridge for a month. Unopened, sitting there in the can. I'm like...
When I go to Starbucks and get a drink...
I get sugar on steroids at Starbucks.
That's exactly what it is. I got, I remember one time I went in and I was having a long day and I was like, I need a quadra shot of espresso. And they're like, what? I was like, quadra, 4. And...
It's quattro.
Quadra. Like quadra kill in League of Legends. It goes enemy slain, double kill,
quadruple,
triple kill, quadra kill, pentakill.
I would like a quadruple.
Yeah.
This whole thing came up with this whole project of mine, research project, came up when my boy Justin was talking about chemtrails. And I was on fucking InfoWars. I think that was right when the Maui fires happened. Yeah, it was. Same thing that it talks about there, where it's directed energy weapons, and days prior, the atmosphere or the like the sky, and like it was over here when there was the fires here, where like this summer it's been very, very wet, and then it's been very noticeable about the haze that's been around this summer. Like, and sure, has it been a foggy, hazy summer? Yeah, kind of. So I can see.
And it's been unnecessarily hot.
Not really. I mean, it's not too much different. We usually get a couple weeks. I work outside for a living, dude. So like,
you act like I don't either.
You know, I mean, I've worked outside in Michigan for the past 14 years.
Different states, but
yeah. So as far as Michigan, my experience here, it's just a wet, humid summer. But shit, and how the hell does fires in Canada affect the entire? Did I ever show you the video of?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Survivors of the Maui fire say that they received no warning and that the flames appeared so quickly that escape was difficult. Everything was suddenly in flames, and many found refuge in the ocean for hours while their homes burned to the ground and into the same powdery ash footprint we've seen in recent years. So far, it is estimated that nearly 1,000 people have died. Locals are worried this includes hundreds of children who were home due to school being canceled that day. Several people are reporting that the government is not only doing little to help, but they are blocking local efforts to do so and are not allowing local donations through, and that they are blocking life-saving medicine because it isn't federally approved.
Denying people access to bring in supplies, just supplies for people to live.
The government withholding every single one of our donations because we are not a part of FEMA and Red Cross. So none of this is eligible for giving out. Tell me why? I have no freaking clue.
The people of Maui are on their own for now. And aside from the federal government's bureaucratic failure, they have good reason to be suspicious. Just like what we saw 5 years ago in Paradise, California, there was nothing normal about these fires. Within a day of burning, it was like a bomb went off.
When you see the full extent of the destruction of the lineup, it will shock you. It does appear like a bomb and fire went off, if I may. And all of those buildings virtually are going to have to be rebuilt. It will be a new Lahaina.
Local residents have been reporting bright flashes of light. One was captured by a home security camera that appears to have been the start of the Olinda fire. Many people are saying that it was directed energy weapons. We know that most major governments already have them. And during the California fires, online weather maps recorded what looks like a laser from above, striking an area just before it bursts into flames. In his research, Dennis Mills discovered that the incendiary aluminum and barium nanodust from chemtrails is most likely fueling the ferocity of today's so-called super wildfires. And on the day before the Maui fires broke out, locals were reporting a heavy overcast from chemtrailing that they'd never seen before. It's also interesting to note that the Maui police chief was the incident commander for the Las Vegas mass shooting in 2017. Lahaina is considered to be a historic and sacred land. It was the capital of the Kingdom of Hawaii before it was taken by the United States. It's been occupied by Native Hawaiians ever since, who are defiantly opposed to the mainland outsiders who have been buying up land with no respect for local culture. Not just BlackRock and Vanguard, but billionaires like Mark Zuckerberg, who owns more land on Kauai than what the government of Kauai owns. and Oprah Winfrey, who has bought over 1,000 acres of land in Hawaii, including a new 870 acres in Maui she just bought this spring. In 2018, the Paradise wildfires broke out exactly where the United Nations have plans to somehow make off-limits to humans. And that same year, a report on wildfire prevention was published that was focused on the exact same areas in Maui where the fires just broke out.
All the historic downtown, all of it is demolished and all the houses gone. But those commercial big box stores are still there.
Hawaii Governor Josh Green has been putting the World Economic Forum's Great Reset agenda ahead of Hawaiian interests. Just weeks before the fire, he unveiled an emergency proclamation on housing that eliminates the traditional Land Use Commission, allowing the government more leeway to build as they see fit, such as building 15-minute smart cities run by artificial intelligence, just like they've been planning to do in Hawaii for years.
At some point, I will make a major donation after all of the smoke and ashes have settled here and we figure out what the rebuilding is going to look like. This is going to be a long and difficult process. You're going to see a lot of Phoenix stories rising from the ashes here.
I can do that Reese report. It's Dylan's report. Dylan's report. So yeah, that's where I got into like weather modifications and shit like that the government's been doing. That one's actually pretty cool because I did a little short video where what the hell was it? Oh yeah, the 7-year war in America and the American Civil War. They'd show rainfall after like heavy battles and shit like that. So there'd be like, you know, a lot of gunfire. This is like black powder days, muskets. And they noticed that after every like heavy battle, there's always rain afterwards. So the U.S. government bought $9,000 worth of gunpowder. Back then, in the early 19th century, which is equivalent to $323,000, $323,672.82 in today's money of black powder. And they set it all off to see if they can make it rain in Texas.
Did it work?
It said results were inconclusive. But you got like 1967 to 72, you got Operation Popeye. That was Vietnam. Toot toot, for real. That was the Vietnam War. The U.S. Air Force attempted to extend the monsoon season over parts of the Ho Chi Minh trails, carried out by the 54th Weather Reconnaissance Squadron with 3 C-130s and 2 F-4 Phantoms. Their little quote that they used in their squadron was, "Make mud, not war." So they purposely wanted to extend the monsoon season to make war. I was like, oh my god, it's wild. And like shit, Abu Dhabi, they've been doing weather seeding since 2011, and they've seen 15 to 30% increase in rain each year since 2011. It's wild. So yeah, we can control the weather. Single way of controlling weather that I saw for like cloud seeding has a silver iodide formula, which an iodide is I don't even know how to pronounce the word that I spelled, but okay. It's an inorganic compound with a formula of algae and can be highly photosensitive and antiseptic. It is an odorless yellow crystal, it's a odorless yellow crystalline solid, non-flammable but poisonous and has environmental damage. So that's what we use for cloud seeding. Soot, that's another thing we use. That's a mass of impure carbon particles. That's what creates soot. So what else are they putting in there?
Different fucking things we probably shouldn't breathe.
We're down the rabbit hole now.
I didn't want to do this today.
Why not?
That was my rabbit hole on Friday.
I'm glad you're here now. Well, as usual, late.
No, I don't understand time anymore.
It's probably because you snuffed too many chemtrails.
Or fucking various other terrible decisions I've made throughout my life.
Possibly.
I put a lot of questionable things up my nose.
Haven't we all?
I mean, some of my best friends have.
Haven't we all? You got Oprah Winfrey and then The Rock. You see that video of them asking for, if you want to send aid to Maui. Yep. Oprah.
So, I kind of stopped. You know, not the biggest fan of The Rock since he backed Joe Biden.
No, he should have ran independent himself and kept himself in like in a nice little loophole area there in Hollywood, where it wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm full Democrat, I'm riding with Biden. He should have been like, no, The Rock's running, he's going Green Party. Is he going to get a lot of votes in comparison to the two main candidates that have a lot of different poll?
You'd be surprised.
I'm just saying that he would poll probably the highest Green Party at the time between Biden and Trump, and if you had The Rock right there, like The Rock would definitely take like a 10% vote.
I think it would be higher than that.
I don't think so.
I think it would be like 15%.
I don't think it'd be. Yeah. No, I see him doing a solid 10%. I don't know about 15% because the rest of the country is so just left, right, and Republican, Democrat. Right. It's such an old mentality to have. Like,
think about it. Think about it like this.
It is.
Think about it like this. Okay.
Who goes?
The movie Idiocracy came out in 2006, if I remember correctly, right? And in Idiocracy, they had a
fucking president.
They had President Camacho, who was a wrestler, run.
It's Terry Crews.
Yes,
shit.
Exactly.
This is the best part.
Me being an unregistered voter that I am, I would have registered to vote just to go vote for The Rock.
Yeah, but
do you know how many people probably shared that? Do you know how many people I talked to shared that mentality?
I mean, even if it's like 1 to 2 million, you realize it's not enough to like. It's barely even. There's 330 million people in the United States.
That is enough.
If I had 1 million followers, I wouldn't even scratch. What is that? 0.003% for the. That might be 10 million, but still. So 3.2%. 3.2% of the population. I fucked that math right up. Good luck. That's just legit, dude.
I thought it was the fucking one you broke open.
Nope.
Oh.
That's why I saw you do it. I'm like, good luck. Oh, that'll get you awake. Yeah, that shit's good.
I should not have taken as big of a whiff as I did.
No. You definitely you stuck your nose in it. You're supposed to waft it.
Yeah.
Woo! I bet you I can lift up a fucking house. Oh, dude, doesn't it make you just want to like flip over a table? Don't do this one, please.
Jesus Christ! I almost flipped myself out of a fucking chair.
Dude, you did what I did the last time I sniffed it. And I just like was like, all right, smell.
Bro, I smelled it like I smell my cleaning chemicals.
Yeah, no, that's that is Ward's Bottled Insanity smelling salts. So that's basically you just got hit in the face with ammonia.
I can smell it.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. It's like you just walked into the fucking crazy cat lady's house.
Fucking yeah.
But you are awake.
Sassafras is in your
wide awake. For real,
bro, that fucking killed any high I had.
Yeah, that definitely fucking put you to alert status, dude. Like, for real.
fucking blackface, goddamn.
You're doing blackface now?
Oh, I'm sorry, red face.